Hello friends, this is Professor Himanshu Deshmukh. Let us begin our today's question. The question says, while entering on a curved path of radius 750 meter, train applies the brakes, retarding the speed at constant rate from 100 km per hour to 75 km per hour in 8 seconds. Determine total acceleration of the train after the brakes are applied. Okay, so this again the problem is on curvilinear motion, so we'll directly write down the given data. Initially the path of radius, okay, so the radius of curved path is given, it is 750 meter, so capital R is 750 meter. Applies the brakes, retarding the speed at constant rate from 100 km per hour to 75 km. So basically in this question there is a train which is moving on a curved path, and we all know that when any car or say bike or say train for that purpose, it moves on a curved path or it enters the curved path, it has to reduce its speed. Why? Because if it does not reduce its speed, the train will derail itself. Okay, so it has to reduce its speed. Now in this case, this train is reducing its speed from 100 km per hour to 75 km per hour. So this 100 km per hour is the initial velocity and 75 is the final velocity. So initial velocity is larger than the final velocity. So u is 100 km per hour. It is kilometer per hour, you have to convert it in meter per second, so you will multiply it by 5 upon 18. It comes out to be 27.77 meter per second. Again, this is also in kilometer per hour, multiply it by 5 by 18, it comes out to be 20.83 meter per second. Okay, and this retardation is in 8 seconds. So time is also given, it is 8 seconds. And what you have to find, determine total acceleration. Okay, here it is not asked to find out the tangential acceleration or normal acceleration. Here it is asked to find out the total acceleration. So A is asked. So A is you have to find out. Okay. Now we know what is the formula for A. The formula for A is under root at square plus an square. But since both these things are unknown, first you have to calculate both these things, and from those things now you can find out the value of acceleration. So first we will find out at, and then we will find out an, and then finally we will find out A. Okay, so now for finding out at, we know we have to use the conventional formulas for linear motion. So we are using this formula, v is equal to u plus at into t. Okay, so the velocity value is 20.83 plus u is 27.77, so it is 27.77 plus at as it is, and t is 8 seconds. Okay, it is 8 seconds. Now if you solve this equation, you can find out the value of at. It comes out to be minus 0.8675 meter per second square. Now see, this tangential acceleration is in negative. Now what does this negative sign represent? Negative sign means that our train is retarding. Okay, its acceleration is reducing continuously. Its acceleration is not increasing, it is reducing. Why? Because that train is applying brakes. Okay, its velocity is also reducing from 100 to 75, and because the velocity is retarding, the acceleration is also retarding, and this negative sign represents the retarding acceleration. Okay, now we have found out at. In this formula we have found out at. Now we will find out the value of an, and we know the basic formula for an. An is v square upon r. Now value of v we already have, it is 20.83 whole square upon 750. So you can find out the value of an. An comes out to be 0.578 meter per second square. Now see, these are acceleration, and the unit for acceleration is meter per second square. Okay, now since you have found out at as well as an, now you can easily find out the value of a. Okay, now for finding out the value of a, we have the formula a is equal to under root at square plus an square. We have found out at as well as an, so substituting both these values, you will get the value of a. It comes out to be 1.04 meter per second square. Now what is a? A is the total acceleration. This is the tangential acceleration, this is the normal acceleration, this is the total acceleration, the resultant of both this acceleration. So it is 1.04 meter per second square. Okay, this is what is asked in the question. Okay, you have to find out, determine total acceleration. Okay, so you have already find out the value of total acceleration. Okay, now in this question it is not asked the value of theta, but for better understanding I have also calculated the value of theta. Okay, let theta is equal to, now we know what is theta. Theta is the angle between acceleration, that is total acceleration, and tangential acceleration. We know this. Okay, and the formula for theta is tan inverse of an upon at. we have found out the value of A and also we have found out the value of AT. So we can substitute that value here and we can calculate the value of theta. It comes out to be 33.67 degree. Now see, in this case we have not used the value of AT here negative, because negative sign just represents the direction. Okay, it is deaccelerating. Okay, so we have just considered the magnitude. So we can find out the value of theta. It comes out to be 33.67 degree. Now theta is nothing but the direction of this acceleration with respect to tangential acceleration. Okay, so this is how you solve the numerical in which there is the total acceleration is asked. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. Go through this numerical one more time, because it is a very basic numerical which will cover all the basics of curvilinear motion, and also try to solve as many examples as possible from the books. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. Thank you.